Good evening. Tonight's top stories. The controversial Wellywood sign has been compared to blasphemy by the New York Times. Also, New Zealand scientists have uncovered another species of fish never before found in New Zealand waters. And the troubled Whitcoulls and Borders chains have been sold to the husband and wife team behind farmers, with indications of the majority of stores will remain open. The government will give $650,000 to help create the new temporary events village in the North Hagley Park for Christchurch. This and much more on tonight's Kiwi News. I'm your host for this evening, Ben Ireland. The controversial Wellywood sign has been compared to blasphemy by the New York Times. The proposed sign stirred up a local debate this week after Wellington Airport said it would forge ahead with plans to erect the sign on a hillside by the airport. That provoked a drive-by protest at the airport, a 25,000 strong Facebook group against the sign, and a council-backed letter from the Wellington Mayor, Cecilia Wade Brown, urging the airport to reconsider. Airport Chief Executive Steve Fitzgerald yesterday said they were concerned by some of the comments being made on the media and on social media sites about the sign. The airport is monitoring opinion closely on this matter and will continue to do so, he said. Disdain for the controversial sign came from the highest level, with Prime Minister John Key saying he did not like the sign. A UMR research poll of 300 Wellington residents found 64% of those were aware of the debate opposed the sign's erection. New Zealand scientists have uncovered another new species of fish never before found in these waters. It was found by one of a 13-strong team of scientists assessing fish, animal and plant species at the remote Kermadec Island. The engineer of the Kermadec's biodiscovery expedition, which left on May the 9th, spotted a plastic bottle in the water and hauled it in to find a tigerfish. The team, which returns from its 21-day expedition next week, has already discovered a pipefish and a small left-eye flounderfish likely to be new to science, and a shark, a zebra lionfish, a tropical banded eel, a black spot surgeon, and a tropical goatfish, which are all thought to be new to New Zealand records. The troubled Whitcoulls and Borders chains have been sold to the husband and wife team behind farmers, with indications that the majority of stores will remain open. The bookstore chain's futures were shrouded in uncertainty after the Australian owners Red Group went into voluntary administration in February, owing unsecured creditors $21.5 million. But Anne and David Norman's deal struck yesterday guarantees the future of the majority of stores and has preserved more than 900 jobs, according to Steve Sherman of Sydney, administrators for Ria Hodgins. Mr. Sherman's added that the sales was a very good result, but declined to reveal the price. The National Distribution Union said it was cautiously optimistic, with General Secretary Robert Reid saying the 900 workers involved would welcome the news that their jobs were now more secure. The chains have been sold to Project Mark, a company in the Norman's James Pascoe Group. The group operates Pascoe's, Farmers, Stuart Dawson's, Goldmark, Stevens, Prouds, Angus and Coat, and employs more than 9,000 staff in New Zealand and Australia. The sale includes 57 Whitcoulls stores and 5 Borders stores. The Normans will approach the store's landlords shortly to discuss ongoing tenancy, and will also be talking on workers over the next few days about terms of employment. The sale is expected to be completed in mid-June. The government will give $650,000 to help create a new temporary events village in North Hagley Park for Christchurch. Canterbury Earthquake Recovery Minister Jerry Brownlee said the government was also backing the Christchurch City Council's plan to stage the Rugby World Cup fan zone in the same village, as well as the travelling fan zone for East Christchurch. The money is on top of the $628,000 of lottery grants already announced for the Christchurch during the Rugby World Cup, bringing the total funding to more than $1.1 million. The North Hagley Park Events Village will also support a wide range of events, including the Christchurch Arts Festival and TV2's Kids Fest, the International Jazz Festival, New Zealand's Cup and Show Week, and the World Buskers Festival. Acting Economic Development Minister David Carter said events are one way of giving people a welcome focal point as Christchurch rebuilds. It is clear that residents and visitors are eager to take part in the Rugby World Cup, and the events sector can make this happen. Christchurch Mayor Bob Parker was delighted the city will be joining in the fun of the tournament. Brittany, how's the weather for Sunday?
Well, Ben, the weather's looking fine for Sunday. Auckland has a high of 17 degrees with southeasterly winds and morning breezes. Wellington is looking great with 15 degrees and high sunshine throughout the day. Christchurch has a high of 17 degrees with sunny weather throughout the day. Dunedin has northerly winds but sunny weather all out with 14 degrees. Back to you, Ben.
This has been Kiwi News for this week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.